Greetings and salutations, fellow YouTubians. I am Gary the Redshirt, and this is Offworld Trading Company. Now, this is my second Let's Play on it, and today hopefully I'll be playing the robots. Although if you've missed the first Let's Play, don't worry, this game's pretty self-explanatory. You should be able to catch up. And I'm hoping to play the robots. It all really depends on how everything works out. Now, first thing I should tell you about the robots is that they do not live the same way as people. Instead of needing water and air and food and stuff like that, all they really need is energy and electronics, which, because I'm going to start out as them, we should have a decent stockpile of electronics to go off of. So, I'm going to find a good place for a base, which it looks like we have everything we need for the electronics. I have no clue what that was. Some colony was founded. So, I think we'll put it over here. There we go. Now, as I said before, I really like the geothermal vents. Okay. Now we're going to really want to start off working on our silicon as well as carbon resources, because that's what's needed for the electronics. And we still have 2 more claims, it looks like. So we should probably go with some steel now. Right there. It screws people out of water. Ooh. Yeah, right there. That's gonna be a good place for it. And we can put the electronics right there. Alright. Now we might not have any claims left, but will be pretty good for the next upgrade. And I'm going to take a second to show you the settings. Alright, my music and my sound effects are all the way to 10, so I'm cutting those down to about 5. I hope everything worked out right. Alright. Now, definitely want this claim, so we're going to just keep bidding on it until we get it. And there we go. Alright, with the claim, we'll probably work on steel. Which, that's chemicals. There we go, steel mill. Alright. Now we should have everything we need for a very good first start at it. Because as you can see, we still have a decent amount of electronics here, which is slowly running out because we are robots. But as soon as that needs AI... What? Needs aluminum. It needs aluminum, which... Oh shit, I forgot about the aluminum. Alright, well, I probably should have done that. Sorry, it's been about a week since I played this game. I've been messing around with Sins of the Solar Empire lately, which is really, really fun. That's fine, right? No. Where'd mine go? Oh, there he is. Alright, but it looks like we have decent income of iron, so that's going to get pumped into steel here very soon. And we will turn on the start auto supply. There we go. Alright. Now, we don't really have anything coming in that we can sell at too high of a price, but carbon looks good, so we're going to try and get some of this down. Hopefully we'll have enough. There we go. All we wanted. Now the next thing we're going to need is is this little patch of aluminum here. So that's really going to pump into our electronics factory, which will do a lot of good for us. Now we might also want another power plant coming up, so that might be a good place for it. It would definitely snake one from these guys, which we need a little bit more aluminum and steel, or just $8,000. So yeah, let's sell some of our iron and some more silicon. Need a lot more silicon and a lot more carbon. Needs to be sold right now. Still nothing. Well, at least it's going down, so we should have that here soon, because we're really going to want to watch the ratio it's coming in at. Ooh, what plot is it? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna bid on that one. We really don't need it, but that's a free claim on something we're definitely going to use, so I'm going to just keep that there for now. I'm probably going to take the one from this guy, just to kind of be a dick. And then the next one we're going to use is over there. Alright, so what else are we going to want to come in? Well, we really don't need too much aluminum. There it is. But we're going to want more carbon and more silicon. Silicon's alright right now, but the carbon's kind of dipping down. So where is our carbon? It's right next to us. I'd like to find a higher amount of it, but we really don't have much laying around yet. Either ways, we only have 2 claims, so what we're going to want to use that on is some water. That is water, right? Yep. Now the reason we're going to want the water is just so we can work on the other, there we go, work on the electrolysis, which that'll give us the gas and the oxygen we need for the chem lab and the glass furnace, which in one of these games should be pretty useful. So I'm going to build that right about there. And somehow my debt keeps dropping. Oh wait, that's why. Oh, the price of electricity is up sky high, so now we're really pushing a lot of money into our bank. So that's good for us. Having 2 geothermal wells really paid off. And as you can tell, electronics are kind of going up a bit. Silicon is, so we're going to sell some of that off. Not too useful right now. Carbon's not much. We can get rid of some of this iron. Alright. Well, we can upgrade again, so that's what we're going to do. And that's still waiting on some water, so probably going to need a little bit more water coming in. I'm going to build another pump right about there. Alright, 3 more claims. Yeah. Yeah, I always go for these claims. See it as a missed opportunity if I don't go for it. Unless it's on somewhere that I know I'm not going to use. Oh boy, I just won the auction. Yes! It's like winning a fucking Mona Lisa. Alright. And that should do pretty well for our resources. So we're gonna go for the glass factory here soon. Although, yeah, I'm gonna build that guy there. And the next two things I'm going to build are the glass furnace and the chem labs, which should put us at a very decent spot. And I am going to watch that for a while, but we should do pretty well with it. Alright, I'm going to speed up a bit. Well, I think all I really need to do is sell some stuff. What does this require? Steel and carbon, and steel and carbon. So I'm not going to sell any of my carbon. Glass furnace first. I'll put that guy down there. And then the chem lab, so sell more of that. A little more iron. Let's see, oxygen is up pretty high and still going up, so I'm going to let that climb a bit. Aluminum's sitting pretty steady, so sell some of that. Back down to the silicone. And now we got the chem lab, which we'll put up here. And it looks like I probably should make another electronics plant here soon. And we still have one more claim, so that's going to be the next thing I do. Alright, 5,000. Steel and glass. Alright. Nothing about iron. Or aluminum. Or fuel. There we go. And that's going to double its output there. Now it's going to raise it, it's not really going to double it. I think that's French. I don't really know. Alright, so after we upgrade, I'm probably just going to plop down another bend there. Who's done what? This is entertainment has caught espionage trying to trigger a mutiny. Alright, we're going to put up some goons. Because I like my goons. What's that? Perpetual mode. Yes, we're definitely going to want that. Because that is going to just double our output there, which will go straight into our funds. Well, paying off our debt first. But yeah, that really helped out. But yeah, apart from doing our claim here that we already got, after we upgrade, we're going to work on all of these little guys down here. Probably start with probably the engineering lab, then the patent office. After that, we'll just clean up with the pleasure dome and the hacker array. Won't really do too much for us. Well, the hacker array won't, because right now I'm not really using too much of this stuff, but it might come in handy later. Alright, well, might as well sell a little oxygen. Sell some water, because we have a lot of that. Leave the steel, because I think it's steel and aluminum. Yep, that's what we need for that. So we'll sell some iron. Definitely some fuel. Now we can upgrade. Alright. Oh. Let's get rid of some more silicon. Yeah, steel's needed for that, so I'll leave the chemicals and the steel. Definitely still have some carbon. There we go. Alright, we don't really want these things in anything's way, so I'll put that there. We need glass, electronic steel. Yeah, the patent office does. And since the engineering plant uses chemicals, we're just not going to sell the chemicals. So we'll just kind of take carbon down as far as it can go. And go to the patent office, which we'll build right up there. Now we'll do the same for silicon and iron. And probably sell some more fuel. There we go. Now we got our pleasure dome. Alright, and the engineering lab's up, so we are going to want to produce more chems. Yeah, sure, why not? And at this point it doesn't make much sense. You can get it for cheaper on the black market. Hey, there we go. Ooh, steel's at a surplus, so that means... ah, fuckers! Alright, well, our electricity's going down. What are we working on there? Pleasure dome anywhere? Yeah. Alright, that should be fine. Guess I'll make the hacker array now. Just for posterity's sake. Next up, I think we'll work on the bends. And those are going to be down for a bit, but I don't really care. Alright, we need steel and aluminum, so we'll just sell some iron before we can get it. There we go. Alright, some stuff are going online. Alright. Yeah, that's the only thing that's still frozen, so we should be good. Hey, get away from there. Now we're probably going to want to work on more electronics and glass. We definitely need the electronics, but we want the glass because I don't think that was me. We definitely want the glass because of how much it's cost. Yeah, definitely want it. Definitely want the glass. Definitely. And just because we have such a surplus of water, we're also going to make another electrolysis. Now, let's see what we can do here. That one looks pretty good. We don't really need nanotech, superconductor, power production when connected to HQ, yes. Because that will double yet. That will double the production from that geothermal plant there. Probably going to want to do the energy vault. And looks like we don't have enough for any of that down there. So we'll do the virtual reality. Ah. Goon Squad worked. I don't think we need it, but we might want to go for it. Alright. You know, we're going to say there's a water shortage because we got a lot of water and it doesn't sell for much. Alright, we also have not a lot of claims. So, yeah, I think it's time to upgrade. Where are we at? we're at 4, so the upgrade's it. We'll be working on the off-world market, and we'll probably try and double some production here. Steel would be a good one to go for, because we're bringing in a lot of iron, and it's pretty high value. I'm going to just sell off some oxygen, because of how high that is. And how useless it is to robots. Might as well... Oh. Yeah, we'll upgrade now. Alright. So... that's fucking expensive. Yeah, we'll do we'll do the steel mill now. Yeah, I'd say we'll work on the glass factory. Nah, chem lab. Dicks. And I think we're gonna buy some people's companies. So going for Mr. Balanced right now is a good plan, because he has one stock in each company. Let's see here. Water's finally going up, but not by much, and now it's going down, so let's just dump it. At least dump some of it. Oh, iron's not that high, but we can get rid of a bit. Carbon. Some chems. Although I think we do need the chems. Yes. Alright. What do we want? Well, might as well fuck Mr. Balanced. And miss entertainment at it. Whoops. Hey. Thought we got that. Oh, okay. You know what? Right there looks good. Oh. Guess that gets me too. What do we want to loot and pillage? You want that little source there, right? That's me again. Alright, there we go. We'll get some iron. Now, see what we can do here. We don't really need the water engineering or the slant drilling. Carbon scrubbing would be nice. Thinking machines. Yeah. Teleport, because that gets us our supplies faster. Might as well do the carbon scrubbing. And we do not want the water engineer, or engines. Well, we have a lot of water. Still we don't want it. Alright, we're going to want to raise production in probably steel. Because steel's really high right now. Like, holy fuck. Same with electronics. And we are going to really mess with the cost of steel. Which is the only thing I need for this, so if I want my off-world market anytime soon, I'm gonna really need to go for it now. What? Chems. Off-world market. Boom. Alright. And everything looks like it's going pretty well. Let's see. Yeah, all of those are going good, so I think we're gonna go for another electronics plant. Another geothermal vent. Did I get the last one? Can't remember. Either ways... Nah, I don't want it. Yeah, I did. I got the last one. So we'll just plop that fucker down now. Because we're getting kind of low on electricity. Because I think somebody froze it. Alright, and we have one more plot left. Yeah. See, I don't know what to do with this. We're running pretty well on everything. Glass factory. We'll have another glass factory. I'm just even that out. Alright. And steel is going way, way up. So what I'm going to do is kind of ignore that for a few minutes. Sell a bunch of other things. Yeah, it looks like we did need another silicon mine, so there's our first one. Now it's over here with these guys, so yeah, shit. Yeah, there's one. It ain't pretty, but it works. Plus, while we're at it, we're going to raise silicon production. And that should even out here pretty soon. Now, let's sell our steel. I'm not sure how much we can buy them out, but we're going to go for the gusto. And oh, we can do it. Boom. Got the bitch. Now we're gonna see if anything kind of goes bad. Because it looks... yeah. We got pretty good production and everything. So now we're gonna start just buying a lot of... yeah. And I'm more bidding on this because I don't want anyone else getting it. There we go. Alright. And the pirates can attack... oh, shit. Alright, let's do some defense on my company first. And I will send the pirates there. Alright, so it's just down to 2. Now, looks like we'd get the most with chems, so I'm gonna launch the chems. Everything else, we're just gonna sell. Alright, and we already have a good bit there, so I'll at least pay off my debt. And wow. I wonder if I can make a shortage in electricity. Yeah? Alright, that's gonna be some easy money. What are you working on? Oh, yeah, I have everything I need. Oops. Meant to click there. Yeah, we'll just work with the money makers for now. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh. Oh well. Looks like it was just water. Now we'll just go for the steel. Yeah, and with all of the steel that we have now and how high it is, this is gonna be one hell of a rake. Oh, and by the way, this is just the skirmish game. There's a bunch of actual campaigns to it, but it's pretty much just this with a lot of stuff limited, so I figured I'd just do this now. I mean, if anyone wants me to actually do a full playthrough of these games, I will, but meh. Anyways, I win. Although I would have liked to see the water shortage, or electricity shortage. That would have been cool. But yeah, that's how you felt. That's how you play the robots. Pretty fun. It's actually my favorite headquarters to do, just because the one resource you need is also really valuable. And yeah, peace out, guys.